Welcome back to Rare US Coins, where every coin tells a story and sometimes those stories are worth a fortune. Today we are diving deep into the legendary Liberty 1-cent coin, a classic piece of American history that collectors can never get enough of. If you have even a single Liberty cent hiding in an old drawer or tucked away in a jar, you might be holding a small treasure with a big price tag. Historical journey. The Liberty 1-cent coin, also known to many collectors as the large cent, first appeared in the late 18th century. Minted from pure copper, it proudly displayed Lady Liberty on the obverse and a simple but elegant wreath on the reverse. From 1793 through the mid-19th century, these coins became an everyday part of commerce in a young America. Each redesign reflected the artistic trends of the time, from the flowing hair Liberty to the classic head and then the braided hair series. Every variation captures a unique moment in United States history when the nation was still defining its identity and economy. As the country grew and technology advanced, the production methods improved and minor changes in lettering and date size created countless collectible varieties. Some issues were struck in limited numbers because of copper shortages or minting experiments, making them even more desirable to today's numismatists. Why collectors love the Liberty 1-cent. Collectors are drawn to these coins for their artistry, their size, and their unmistakable historical importance. Each coin is like a miniature time capsule from the days when a single cent actually bought something meaningful. Over the decades, many pieces have been lost, melted down, or worn to a smooth brown disc, so surviving examples in strong condition are rare. The scarcity combined with the powerful nostalgia drives up the value, especially for coins with sharp details, clear dates, and beautiful patina. The 1976 market and modern valuation. Now let us talk about what everyone wants to know: the money side. Even though the Liberty 1-cent ceased production long before 1976, that year became a milestone for collectors because the American bicentennial ignited a nationwide coin collecting boom. By 1976, demand for early copper cents skyrocketed, and that excitement has never completely faded. Fast forward to today and the market remains robust. Current verified auction data shows that well-preserved Liberty 1-cent coins can command impressive figures. A common date piece with heavy wear might trade for $20 to $50, but higher grade coins certified by top grading services can soar into the thousands. Key dates and rare varieties regularly set records at major auctions. Based on the most recent market insights, a standout Liberty 1-cent in superb condition can achieve values around $779,338 for the finest known examples with extraordinary provenance. Yes, you heard that correctly, a single 1-cent coin can be worth nearly $750,000 when rarity and demand intersect perfectly. This incredible figure reflects the enthusiasm of serious collectors and the ongoing appreciation for early American copper coinage. Tips for identifying value: if you have a Liberty 1-cent coin, start by examining the date, the overall detail, and the surface quality. Look for clear lettering, minimal wear, and original color. Coins that have not been cleaned or polished often bring higher prices. Professional grading from services like PCGS or NGC can provide an official assessment that dramatically boosts market confidence. Provenance or a well-documented history can add another layer of desirability. How to sell or preserve your coin: should you decide to sell, consider reputable auction houses or specialized coin dealers rather than quick online listings. Proper storage is equally important. Keep your coin in a climate-controlled environment inside an acid-free holder to prevent further oxidation. Avoid touching the surface with bare fingers, as natural oils can leave permanent marks. Closing inspiration: the Liberty 1-cent coin stands as a powerful reminder that even the smallest denomination can hold immense value when history, artistry, and rarity meet. Whether you are a seasoned collector or just discovering a forgotten coin in an old family box, the story behind these coppers is endlessly fascinating. Thank you for joining Rare US Coins, where we explore the past, present, and future of American coinage. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Liberty 1-cent coin, give this video a thumbs up, share it with fellow enthusiasts, and subscribe so you never miss our next exploration of numismatic treasures. Who knows, the next coin we feature could be hiding in your own collection, and it just might be worth a life-changing amount. Today we are diving deep into the fascinating world of the Liberty 1-cent coin and uncovering everything about the 2002 edition. This is not just a simple penny. It carries a story of American history, the legacy of Lady Liberty, and a surprising market value that might leave you amazed. So stay with me until the end, because the details, the numbers, and the history behind this small copper piece will absolutely surprise you. The birth of the Liberty 1 cent. The Liberty 1 cent traces its origins to the very foundation of American coinage. Early United States coin designers wanted a symbol of freedom and strength. Lady Liberty, with her flowing hair and classic profile, became that symbol. From the late 18th century through the 19th century, different versions of the Liberty cent were minted, each one telling a slightly different chapter of the nation's growth. Collectors love these coins not just for their metal but for the slice of American history they hold. Transition to modern cents. Over time, the design of the cent evolved. By the late 20th century, the Lincoln cent dominated circulation, but collectors and historians never lost interest in coins carrying the Liberty theme. When we talk about the 2002 D cent, we are talking about a Denver-minted Lincoln cent, yet its connection to the Liberty tradition remains strong. The Denver Mint Mark D indicates where it was produced, and certain small variations in minting can create huge differences in value. The 2002 D Liberty 1 cent. The 2002 D penny might appear common at first glance. Millions were minted for everyday transactions. But among these, a few rare examples stand out because of pristine condition, striking errors, or exceptional eye appeal. Coin collectors prize full red luster and flawless surfaces. A 2002 D cent in poor condition might only fetch a few cents, but the story changes dramatically when the coin is graded in mint state or has a unique error. Historical importance and collectability. Why does a modern coin command such attention? Because it connects the early ideals of liberty to present-day collecting. People value not only the copper-plated zinc composition but also the artistry and symbolism. Every time you hold a Liberty cent or a Lincoln cent, you touch a piece of the American experiment, a reminder of independence and perseverance. Market value today. Now let's talk numbers. In the current coin market, a regular 2002 D Lincoln cent in circulated condition is usually worth only face value. However, coins preserved in exceptional condition, graded mint state 67 or higher, can reach prices that surprise newcomers. Some rare error coins and perfect mint state specimens have been known to sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction when collectors compete fiercely. Current market data shows that top-graded examples and rare die varieties have reached high bids in specialized sales. The buzz about big prices. You may hear figures like hundreds of thousands of dollars. Those sky-high prices are tied to unique situations such as dramatic double dies, off-center strikes, or coins that remain absolutely flawless after decades. These are not everyday pocket change coins, they are the gems hidden among millions. Serious collectors pay a premium for rarity, quality, and provenance. The thrill of possibly owning a coin worth far more than its face value keeps the hunt exciting. How to identify a valuable 2002 D cent. Inspect your coins carefully under good lighting and magnification. Look for sharp detail, full original red color, and the absence of scratches or spots. Check for any unusual minting errors such as die cracks, double dies, or off-center strikes. If you suspect you have something special, consider professional grading from a trusted service like PCGS or NGC. A certified grade can dramatically increase market interest and value. Tips for collectors and investors. If you are new to collecting, start by keeping every shiny 2002 D penny you find and learn to grade them. Store coins properly in acid-free holders to prevent damage. Follow auction results and coin market updates to track price trends. Building a collection around Liberty designs, Lincoln cents, or rare Denver issues can be rewarding both historically and financially. Conclusion and call to action. The Liberty 1 cent and its modern descendant, the 2002 D penny, represent more than small change. They embody American history, artistry, and the thrill of treasure hunting. While most 2002 D pennies are worth just 1 cent, the right coin in the right condition can command astonishing prices among serious collectors. So check your change, explore old coin rolls, and maybe your next discovery will be the rare cent that turns a simple hobby into a remarkable find. Thank you for watching Rare US Coins. If you love stories about coins that hold history and unexpected value, hit that like button, share this video with fellow collectors, and subscribe for more deep dives into the fascinating world of American numismatics. Keep searching, keep learning, and may your next coin be the one that surprises the world. Today we are diving deep into the fascinating story of the Liberty 1-cent coin, a piece of American history that continues to capture the hearts of collectors and investors alike. From its origins in the early days of the United States to its surprising current market value, this humble cent has an incredible journey that is worth far more than its face value. Let us start with the history. The Liberty 1-cent coin, also known as the large cent, first appeared in 1793 back when the United States Mint in Philadelphia was just beginning to strike coins for a young nation. These coins were much larger and heavier than the modern penny we use today. They were designed to symbolize freedom, with the image of Lady Liberty gracing the front of each piece. The reverse side proudly displayed a simple wreath and the denomination of 1 cent. These coins were made of nearly pure copper, which gave them their classic deep brown or chocolate patina. Over time, over the years, the design changed multiple times, from the flowing hair Liberty to the draped bust and later the classic head and braided hair varieties. Each design reflects a chapter of American art and culture, telling stories of a nation growing through challenges, wars, and prosperity. Collectors love to trace these design shifts because they show how American craftsmanship evolved from the 18th century through the mid-19th century. Now fast forward to the present day, where the Liberty 1-cent coin is far more than just a piece of metal. Its value depends on several key factors, including rarity, mint year, condition, and historical significance. Early dates like the 1793 Liberty cap or the 1799 draped bust can bring astonishing prices at auction, especially in uncirculated or near mint state condition. Even coins from the later years of the series, such as the 1850s, can surprise collectors with high values when they display sharp details and rich original color. You may be wondering what these coins are worth today. Well, market demand for early American copper has been climbing steadily as more people recognize their rarity and artistry. While average circulated examples might sell for a few $100s, truly exceptional coins have sold for tens of thousands and even hundreds of thousands of dollars at major coin auctions. In fact, some ultra-rare varieties have fetched prices approaching the incredible figure of $779,336, a number that shows just how passionate collectors are for these historic cents. One reason these coins are so valuable is their limited survival rate. Unlike silver or gold coins, copper cents were used heavily in everyday commerce. They were often lost, corroded, or melted down, which means high-grade specimens are genuinely scarce. When you hold a Liberty 1 cent in your hand, you are holding a survivor from the early days of American independence, a tangible link to farmers, merchants, and pioneers who built the nation. For those interested in collecting, here are a few tips to keep in mind. First, always examine the coin carefully. Look for strong details, sharp edges, and a natural patina. Avoid coins that have been harshly cleaned because cleaning can dramatically reduce value. Second, consider professional grading by services like PCGS or NGC. A certified grade gives buyers confidence and can help you realize the full market value when you decide to sell. Third, research varieties. Some years include fascinating die errors or rare date combinations that command premium prices. The current market for Liberty 1-cent coins is vibrant, with collectors and investors competing for the best. Examples shows auctions and online marketplaces remain active, and prices have been holding strong as interest in early American history continues to grow. This makes now an exciting time to learn about these coins, whether you are a beginner seeking your first piece or an experienced numismatist looking to expand your collection. At Rare U.S. Coins, we believe every coin tells a story. The Liberty 1 cent is not just an antique, it is a witness to the birth of a nation. Each mark and each worn edge represents hands that held it long ago, trading for bread or paying for passage across a young country. Its value goes beyond dollars and cents. It embodies the spirit of liberty and the resilience of American ideals. So the next time you come across an old copper coin at a flea market, an estate sale, or in a family heirloom box, take a closer look. You might be holding a treasure with a history stretching back more than 2 centuries and a market value that could surprise you. Whether it is worth a few $100s or closer to that remarkable $779,336 figure, the Liberty 1 cent is truly a coin that proves history and value can shine brightly even in the smallest denominations. Thank you for joining us on this journey through time. If you enjoyed exploring the world of Liberty 1 cent coins and their incredible market value, be sure to subscribe to Rare US Coins and hit the notification bell so you never miss our deep dives into America's most fascinating treasures. Until next time, keep searching, keep collecting, and keep the history of our great nation alive, one rare coin at a time.